Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. April 20, 2023, Thursday at last working day of the week dahil bukas po ay walang pasok. Holiday po in observance of Idil Fitr. Welcome po sa The Stock Market today. Ang ating balita ay tungkol po sa first quarter earnings ni BDO at ang earnings 2022 earnings ni BPI. Ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer. Nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market in 2007. Araw-araw pong binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, nibida po po kayong mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review o may mga tanong tungkol sa Philippine stock market, i-comment nyo lang po sa comment box at aking pa-prioritize. Hindi po ko financial advisor. Ang mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. At hello po kay Miss JD, no? At kanina nag-live po siya at I dropped by to say hello, nice to see you back, Miss JD. And then get well soon to my cousin Mari. We're praying for your recovery. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, April 20, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, ang ating headlines po ay matatagpuan sa BDO Securities. BOP surplus hit $1.3 billion in March, which is good news. DBCC, ito yung Development Budget Coordinating Committee or Coordination Committee to review macroeconomic targets. BDO expects 8 to 10% loan growth in 2023. Ito po one of our main news. Then BPI net income up 52% to 12.1 billion in the first quarter. First quarter pala ito, hindi pala 2022. Okay, and then Colliers sees condo prices rising outside Metro Manila amid rising demand. Lee Chu expects usual office users to drive post-pandemic demand. And then I just saw this earlier, no extension, says DITC on SIM registration. So have your SIM registered already dahil malapit na po ang deadline niya. At ang deadline niya ay April 26, kaya po wag po kayong mag-antay-antay pa ng deadline, mag-register na po kayo ngayon. Okay, dito po sa ating main news ay matatagpuan po natin, actually nasa Business World po yung sa BDO na po, yung sa BDO, but I'll be reading the summary from BDO Securities. Ito po, BDO expects 8 to 10% loan growth in 2023. BDO expects to continue its firm pace of growth this year based on the first quarter performance and forecast for higher interest and fee-based income amid strong economic growth. BDO President, si Mr. Tanto, notes, number 1, loan book is expected to grow 8 to 10% this year, while net interest margins will be supported by asset and CASA growth, as well as policy rate hikes. 2. NPLs remain under control while excess provisions, pre-provision operating profit, and capital infusion are more than adequate to cover for potential losses. And 3. Fee-based businesses will sustain growth as its wealth management continue its positive momentum. And 4, possible unintended consequences or collateral damage from rising inflation, still a key concern, although the government already has good programs in place to address this. The other one is the net income of BPI for the first quarter is up 52% to 12.1 billion. So BPI reported a net income of 12.1 billion in the first quarter, up 52% year-on-year on healthy asset-based expansion, margin growth, and lower provisions. The 3-month period, net interest income rose 27% to 24.2 billion, following a 10% expansion in average asset base coupled with a 52 basis points increase in net interest margins, or NIMs. Non-interest income climbed 19% to 7.6 billion. Ito po yung mga credit cards, banking fees or trading fees at trust fees, no? Then operating expenses dropped 20% due to higher manpower, digitalization project payments, marketing spending, and transaction-related processing fees. Total loans grew 13.6% coming from higher loan growth in corporate credit card and auto loans, and asset quality was steady with non-performing loans at 1.82%, while NPL coverage ratio stood at a comfortable 176.7%. Overall, BPI achieved an ROE of 15.4% in the first quarter from 11% in the first quarter of 2022. Okay, so yun po ang ating main news, and let's check your comments. Here, I think I saw some. Jomel Korea, pa-review po ng DMC. Okay po. Raquel Robrigado, good morning sir. Just shared your YouTube channel to my cousin who's trading too in the stock market, busy with IMG International Marketing Group, broker and insurance company. I just have my Soldivo Strategic Growth Fund. Di ako makatulog pag di napapakinggan, sir. Get well soon to Ma'am Marie. Naku, salamat po. Salamat po sa inyo, especially that last part na pinagpipray niyo po ang aking pinsan. Salamat po, Raquel, for your comments. And then let's go now to the PSE index. Actually, it's still early, 10:57 pa lang po. And the index is, well, it's up 23.11 points, but in general, it's moving sideways. Nasa 64, 69.46. And then the most active stock is actually ABA, down 0.41% to 245. Then followed by BDO at 2.55% increase, 132 na po si BDO. Then Monde, then ANI. So yun po ang top 5. ATI is number 6 at 1.43%. Up, or down rather. So yun po. Tingnan natin. MM is up 7.81%. So one of the most active, ano? MPI is mababa si MPI. Anyway, so yan po ang stock market natin as of 10:58. So we'll be back later as the market closes. Don't go away. Okay, we're back. At ang ating index, lagyan natin ng indicators. Uy, umakyat siya, 74.09 points, 1.15% up. So I think this is some bright news to end the week. Nasa 6520.44, 74.09 points up. May net foreign buying tayo na 508,000 or 508 million. Market activity, 88 companies ang umatras, 94 ang umabante, 41 ang hindi nagbago. All share index umakyat din, 24.14 points. At lahat ng sectoral indices ay up except for mining, which is down 1.31%. Ang financials, ang pinakamalaking abante, 2.52%. So mamaya po, tingnan po natin sila. Ang re-reviewin po natin si DMC, si BPI, BDO, Monde at Merrimart. So unahin po natin requested DMC. Bearish po si DMC. Nagbigay na siya ng dividendo. Earnings, tingnan natin. Okay naman ang earnings ni DMC. 86% up from last year, no? Tingnan natin ang kanyang fundamentals. So, DMC Holdings, neutral nga lang ang rating ni BDO Sec, but the target price is at 1140, no? Nasa 1068, 1140, or that's a 6.7%. Maliit lang yung upside niya. Maliit lang, although kumita siya. Yan, no? 88.86. So right now, meron po siyang gap. gap down, pero mafe-fill po yan at a later date, ano? Malapit lang po yung gap eh. Ang support, nandito po. Support level 1160. Ang DMC, yan. Yes, 1168 po ang support and resistance. Hindi po yan exact point sa areas po siya. The next nearest support na 1068 po ang support. Resistance is 11.86. Ngayon po, ang RSI nasa 38.17 and moving sideways to bearish po si DMC, pero neutral po ang rating ni BDOSEC. Then si BPI naman, BPI is one of the stocks which gained green engulfing candlestick to ha. From a bearish position ay umaakyat na po siya ha. At ito po, yung area to ay sideways movement, but the green engulfing candlestick here is very promising although walang volume. So ang support niya nandito sa 99.47, samantala tingnan natin. Okay, I'd rather draw a parallel channel. Siguro, let's try that, ano? Kasi like, yan ang nakikita ko kay BPI. Pag ganyan siya. Yan, more or less, ganyan po ang kanyang general trend, ano? But when the price of BPI exceeds the resistance, maaring nagbago na po siya. So, nasa 104.88 ang resistance, nasa 98.41 ang support ni BPI, at si BPI ay kumita ng 118 billion with net income of 39.84 or 65% increase from last year. At nakita natin yung first quarter report po niya ay kumita din po siya. So yan po si BPI. Then tingnan natin si BDO. BDO has been moving, yan, no? Moving up po siya. Kasi before I had been drawing a resistance area here. Yan po yung resistance area niya. Pero somehow yung resistance area ay na-breach na po eh. Na-breach na po yung resistance area niya. And with the resistance becoming the support, so more or less it's moving up eh. It's moving up po si BDO, no? Technically, ang resistance area, ayan, pero starting at this point here, ay dahan-dahan na po siya umaakyat. So kung parallel channel, magdadraw pa tayo ng isang line na para ganyan na siya from here, from this point here, and it has been moving upwards, no? Ayan. More or less ganyan po ang movement ni BDO. At maganda po, maganda po ang posisyon ni BDO sapagkat yung first quarter report niya fundamentally maganda. Although hindi po siya wala po siyang study from BDOSEC, and understandably it's conflict of interest, di ba? So pinoprotektahan lang po niya si BDO. Yung mother company po niya is the BDO Unibank, and BDOSEC is a subsidiary of the bank. So nasa 135 na po si BDO, at kung titingnan po natin, bullish po si BDO in general. Bullish po ang dating sa akin nung stock. And I suppose, I'm just guessing, ano? So, siguro nasa 160 to 170 po ang fundamental value, but that's just a guess. And wala po akong basis doon. So it's yun lang po ang aking feel. Yan po. So that's BDO, and it's booming well. Yan yung earnings first quarter niya, 40.44% compared to last year. Nasa 16.53 billion ang kanyang net income. Okay, next we have Monde. Si Monde ay umaakyat din. Sabi ko nga kung ma-break, ayan, although maliliit na candlesticks lang po to, and it looks promising for Monde and there is volume. So right now, ito po yung pinaka-support niya. Yan po. May support forming po here. Itong area na ito. Although the earnings report ay loss po siya in 2022, which is a 501% decline. Yan po. Pero, oversold na po yung stock kasi. Kung lalagyan natin ito, yan, oversold po siya. So, technically, it's ripe for a bounce. Ito pong si Monde. So, 970 po ang support. Finally, we have Mary Mart. Si Mary Mart ay nagkaroon ng, sabi ko na nga ba, may continuation to eh. Kasi nagkaroon po siya ng breakout yesterday. Ang breakout po is a condition wherein the stock breaches the current resistance level. Ito yung current resistance level 124. And nag-form siya at meron pong volume. Napakalaki po yung surge. Like for instance here, ang surge po niya ay 9.40%, which is the highest in 2 or more weeks. Yan po. And now the resistance forms the support. Yan po si Mary Mart. Nagkaroon po siya ng continuation, a short green candlestick, but there is still volume on Mary Mart because fundamentally kumita siya 846% with a total net income of 321 million from, I suppose this is a loss last year, kaya napakalaki nito. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-2 ng Abril. Enjoy your weekend. At Friday po, bukas po walang pasok. Ito po si Benji Chadora ng papaalala, and investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. God bless. Happy weekend. Bye for now.